Anchor links within your blog post. So anchor links are kind of like a menu within the blog post, so the user can click on something and navigate to a specific section of the blog post. So anchor links are quite useful, particularly if you're creating a long piece of content. So a quick example is like One Step Forward. This guy, Johnny, uses anchor links all the time in his piece of content. So he has his blog post right here, climbing Mount Everest. You scroll down here. Here is the table of contents, and these are all anchor links. So you can just jump right to where you want to go to. So for example, arriving at Everest Base Camp. Let's click on that. Scrolls us down there. Boom, the user can begin reading. So this is a very helpful element to add into your piece of content. Again, if it's going to be particularly long, I use anchor links all the time. Like for example, on my recommended online business tool page, which is under the resources, this allows people to navigate to the thing that they care about. Like if you want recommendations for content optimization or graphic design or business tools, email marketing, so forth, you can just click on the little menu item right here and it takes you to the spot on the page. So for example, selling digital products, click on that, anchor link, boom. It takes me right to selling digital products and away we go. It is that simple. Now, how do you implement that? Okay, so within WordPress, it's very easy to set up. This is powered by a plugin. So the plugin is from Stackable and it's called the Table of Contents plugin. Okay, so let me back out of that. Click over here. We'll click on the plus sign. Type in Table of Contents. You see that right there. Table of Contents. Scroll down a bit. Table of Contents. Boom. Table of Contents appears right here. Then you can just format it as you want by clicking buttons. There's no technical skills required. So for example, I only want to show H2 title text. So we'll click on H3, 4, 5, 6, turn that off. Layout over here. You can change the minimum heights and vertical heights and padding and what's not over here. So columns, maybe I want like 2 columns so it's structured. Then set a colored background over here. So click on that. Click on gray background. There you go. It's really that simple. Maybe I don't want it to say table of contents. I can highlight that, back out of that. Simple as that. Okay, nothing too complicated. And then these are all anchor links. Okay. Okay, so with that out of the way, that's how you can set everything up with a plugin. It does all the work for you on the back end, which is why I recommend using a plugin. But if you want to know how to do it manually, it's pretty easy to do with WordPress over here. So for example, would you have a title right there, hello world? Maybe I want to link these two things together. So I'll come down here, I'll highlight this. You want to navigate over here to where it says advanced. Then you want to type in whatever you want the anchor to be. So I'll type in like hello-world, for example. Now I'll highlight that. We're going to copy that. Then if we come up here to title, we go ahead and click on a link right there, paste that in, but you also have to have the hashtag in front of it. So put that in right there. And then that's an internal link. See how that popped up like that? Boom. Simple as that. So this links to this. Okay. So that's how it works. So if you want to set it up manually, one by one, you can do that, or you can use a plugin on the back end. Anyways, that's how you set up anchor links within your blog post.